Hello, my Sagittarius warriors. Thank you so much for joining me for your mid-November to the end of the year career money forecast. This is Jade. Hi, I'm with soulwarriortarot.com. I'm your spiritual mentor, tarot intuitive, and your breakthrough coach to launch and expand your financial abundance and self-confidence. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Sagittarius warriors? I'm going to place the cards first, and then we're going to dive in. Hang in there with me, guys. I'm really happy to be back with you. I couldn't wait to do this for you. Thank you, Spirit. What messages you have for my Sagittarius warriors? Thank you. Whoa. These cards wanted to fly out, so I am just going to use this right here. That's your foundational energy and your potential outcomes for my Sagittarius warriors for the end of November through the end of the year. Let me go ahead and make sure you have your sign. As if you don't know this reading's for you, Sagittarius, but it kind of helps me remember which sign I'm reading for. Dear Spirit, what is Sagittarius thinking about? What's on your conscious mind, conscious and subconscious mind regarding career and money, happiness and well-being? What else do my Sagittarius warriors need to know about money? Second half of November to the end of the year. Thank you, Spirit. And then we have the advice. What's the most important advice that's going to help Sagittarius kick ass and make money, be happy, prosper, and have great relationships? What is the best advice here? And then we're going to do another spread after this. Let me go ahead and dive into your foundational energy. As you know, I do speak quickly. I cannot slow down. If I do slow down, you will not get all the messages that are meant for you. If this doesn't resonate, that's okay. But please go ahead and move on to a different reader. Oh, well, we have the Two of Cups. Sagittarius, this is a soulmate connection, but at the same time, this is a soulmate connection to you finding your bliss, finding your life purpose, being face-to-face what you're meant to do in your life. I think your true soul fulfillment is really what you're after. You kind of probably have felt that, you know what, I'm not really where I'm meant to be. This is really what your focus is during this end of the year, so that 2020 you're going to launch into something that may really makes you happy and helps you prosper. So you're definitely heading in the right direction. You are definitely reviewing what you've done in your life. You're releasing yourself from some of the burdens. You're forgiving yourself. You're forgiving others, but you are definitely ready to move on to something new and release yourself from an old way of doing things. That's why you want emotional fulfillment, not only financial fulfillment, but also spiritual fulfillment, because there's a lot going on here with the Eight of Wands. A lot of communication coming in, going out. The Eight of Wands symbolizes maybe travel. Maybe you're looking at so many different options in your life that you're getting a lot of feedback. Maybe you're doing a lot of research on the next job or the next business or the next place to live, or you know, maybe you're single and available and you are looking for love, so you're getting a lot of attention. Perhaps you're out there with your resume, and your resume is getting a lot of attention for new jobs to come in, and you're feeling a bit more confident about who you are and what you want. I feel that you're coming out of a almost like a harsh self-judgment kind of energy, and you're moving into an attitude of, wow, you know, I am pretty amazing. I've weathered the storm time and time again, and you know what, doggone it, I'm stronger now than I ever was before, and I know it. And you're feeling more confident and better about yourself, maybe even your well-being, maybe even your health. You're feeling much more excited now for your next journey in your life, in your career. So, and this could be a Leo energy, and at the same time, World card is saying, once again, you may be traveling. The World card is the end of a cycle, and it makes sense here where, you know, because you're releasing yourself from holding yourself back from, you know, judging yourself from past mistakes or past issues with relationships, or, you know, you're now done with that. You're now rising and saying, hey, I deserve better, or I'm meant to do something else. That's why the job ended. That's why that business is no longer for me. That's why that relationship is over, so that I can move on with my best self, with my best life. That's the World card. You now have the world ahead of you. You're not bound to a house. You're not bound to a relationship. You're not bound to anything except for where you want to go in this world, whether it's career, money, abundance, happiness, joy, love, great sex, relationships, marriage. You're deciding. because it's now time for you to move on to something new and better. And with the Page of Coins, my dear Sagittarius warriors, this is you saying, I want a new, fresh beginning in my career, in my business, in my job, and I'm going after it. And it does look like you're going to get some messages, some ideas. You're doing your research here, but you're definitely, your priorities are transforming here, which is really beautiful, because you are actually attracting the opportunities that you need or desire. So just know that, yeah, it's the end of one cycle, beginning of a whole new one, based upon the fact that you now want emotional fulfillment, and you're releasing yourself from holding yourself back. That's why with the Page of Coins here, this could be a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that comes in, offers you love or offers you a job, or maybe this is a new exciting business or a new exciting career move that you're deciding to make, because you are moving on. Maybe you are moving or traveling to a new part of the world, or maybe you're opening up the world by releasing yourself from some limitations that you may have had, and now you don't have those limitations. I think sometimes life just creates upheavals in our life so that I can move on and almost be forced to move on to where we're meant to be. And I think a lot of you can relate to that. So I'm trying to get this out of the way here. There you go. So it's definitely a time where the World card just says, you know what, you've learned so much here. Now it's time for you to say, I'm having this new beginning in my career and my business, and how I feel about myself and what I want. Because of course, everything begins with how you feel about yourself. That's why the Strength card is so important. You're rising to understand your strength. And that's why you are here going, okay, I have these skills. Here's the opportunity. Come on in. And really being inspired to build that new life, that new world, releasing yourself from judgment, looking at opportunities that come in, attracting new opportunities, and now you creating in this physical realm financially prosperous opportunities and moments. There could be a younger earth sign that comes in and says, hey baby, I really like you. Okay, so that can also happen. But what's on your mind right now? We have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is you do feel like you've been through a lot. You have the Three Swords here, and you have the Fourth Sword right here. So the Three Swords is, of course, a very painful past, a very painful healing time in your life. So that's on your mind right now. You really are dreaming about, as you can see, this guy sleeping, and he's dreaming about himself being on a horse and moving forward with his life. So you know that your healing process of the Strength card, of the Three of Swords situation of betrayal, or maybe even just the end of a relationship or end of a career, and you're going through this process of rejuvenating yourself, reviewing what it is you want next, so that when you wake up or when you stand up again, you have your Ace of Swords here that is clear about your next path, so you can get on your horse and move forward. So it's a time where you do realize that, hey, you know what, I've been through a lot. And that's why I said, life just kind of forced you to get all the bullshit out of your life so that you can stand up and really see how strong you are to create a world that you're meant to create for yourself, or be on a path that's prosperous for you, happy for you, that's natural for you. And that's what the Four of Swords is about, and this is what's on your mind. You know that this is a transitional period in your life, and you're about to make some really important, fantastic decisions, but you do need to go through your healing, and you do need to recharge, and you do need to detox the old way of being, because there's been pain in your life. And you know what? And I have to tell you, we all have had so much pain in our life, and yet we all deal with it. We all heal from it in different ways. Some people don't deal with it. Some people carry it with them. And some people decide, you know what, I do still need to heal. So you're at a precipice in your life where you are going to consciously release and do the healing modalities that I work with a lot of my clients to help them heal from these energetic blocks. So I feel that this is really what's on your mind, healing from the past so that you can move on. The Chariot also could mean a Cancerian in your life. That could be a love potential. This could be you going, you know what? I'm ready to move. I'm ready to get out of Dodge. I don't like living here. I don't like this job. I don't like this career. I don't like these people. I'm just ready to get on my Chariot and start moving forward. This is a triumphant card. And so when you allow yourself to heal, you do know that you are going to get on your horse. You are going to get on your Chariot and move forward. And what's great is you're allowing yourself the time to heal. And I think that's extremely important for self-care. Because when you don't self-care, the Two of Swords is feeling kind of stuck. And when we feel stuck basically because maybe we don't trust what we think. We don't trust our decisions. We don't trust that, because the past has been painful. The Two of Swords to the Three of Swords, that pain, almost some people feel that, I went through that, it was painful because I deserved it and I can't make good decisions. Well, it's not that way. We have to, it's almost like, I know, gosh, I don't want to be a broken record on YouTube, because there's no doubt that that every painful and happy experience in your life is meant to teach us something. Now, there's moments where Spirit just says, you know what, he or she is finally going to learn it when I tap into their emotions, or else we won't learn something. We won't pay attention to it. So Spirit's saying you are paying attention now to your own blocks, to what it is that's stopping you from moving forward on your Chariot, to get on your Chariot and finally move forward with what you want to do. I feel that here you're coming face to face with it. So that's why with the Two of Swords, that feeling stuck is because you haven't healed, and you're going through the healing process so that you could stand up with the Ace of Swords and say, okay, I know my truth now. I am now clear. I'm now moving, and I'm ready. So that's really what's on your mind right now. So it's very courageous and it's very powerful, because you're meant for something else. You're ready to leave an old way of being or doing or living or creating or financial, the way that you're making your money. You're of a different mind now. That's why you're having to kind of catch up to your own mind and say, oh, okay, that's what I'm thinking. So that's what's happening on your conscious and subconscious level. What's going on with money? Okay. So we have the Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. So it does look very much like there's a time here where probably some of the pain that you've endured is other people's deception, okay? Other people stealing money, stealing your inheritance, stealing your retirement, stealing what somebody has stolen your money, because this is your money reading, all right? This is your cerebral energy. So you're healing from that. You're healing from the fact that people can be horrible. And that's a hard thing to heal from, but you are, because this experience has really taught you a lot, but it's really disappointed you a lot with the Five of Cups. People, situations, maybe at work they didn't pay you what you're meant to be paid, or they didn't come through with a promise, or somebody didn't come through, maybe you didn't come through, or maybe an investment didn't come through, but there was disappointment through deception, and that's what you're healing from, and you really are wanting to get past that. You're really wanting to get past that, but you're still going, okay, I know I have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. So it's almost like, it feels like, because this is your money spread, okay? This is your past, the Two of Cups. So you know that it's not only about money, but it's almost like it's no longer about making millions of dollars. It's making enough to live by and to save for retirement. But if you're not happy, then it doesn't mean anything. And that's why emotional fulfillment with what you do in life is the most important thing. And that's why, even though the Three of Cups have been disappointing for you, you know the Two of Cups is, as long as you find something that you enjoy doing, the money will flow. And guess what? It will. Why? Because you're going to learn something new. You're going to learn a new skill. You're going to learn a new way of investing your time and money. You're going to even go back to school. Maybe you're graduating, but you are definitely learning a new way that's going to make you happy. And in your happiness and joy, you're going to be more creative, and then you're going to work more. And when you work more in something that you love to do, which is emotional fulfilling, what happens? The Eight of Coins, more money. The Eight of Coins is very close to the Ten of Coins, and the Ten of Coins is reaching your financial goal. So let's put it this way. You've gone through so much in your life, but you still believe. You still believe in your worthiness. You still believe there's possibilities here. You know, even though you've been disappointed and hurt, and, coming out of the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords, where other people's betrayals have kind of like made you feel stuck and made you not trust yourself. But now, as you realize, as you learn more about who you are and the different ways to make money, earn money, create money, even education, getting new skill sets, you are definitely on your way to creating prosperity. But at the same time, you're healing from the past in regards to money. So just know you're heading in the right direction if you're learning new things. If you're not learning new things, if you're not taking a new direction, then you're going to stay in your sadness and in your disappointment. But now you are taking action. This is you working your ass off, whether it's learning something new or an education or doing things totally differently than before. Okay, now what happens here is this could be the new opportunity with the Page of Pentacles turns into the Eight of Pentacles. So that one pentacle could be exactly what you're doing here. Okay, with your financial abundance. So that's really, really pretty good here. Advice. What's the most important advice to your prosperity, my dear Sagittarius warriors? Let's kick it up. Oh! And you nail it. Sorry, guys. We have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is definitely you. You're a mover and you're a shaker. You can't be any different than a mover and a shaker. You are definitely ready to, at some point, right? You are ready to do what it takes. You're not somebody that's going to sit on the wayside and, ask the universe, well, where is it? Or, well, your tarot reading said I was going to get rich, but I'm sitting here on my couch, right? I mean, it's like, come on, really? You are going to take responsibility. You're going to go after it. You're going to go after your dreams. And your dreams are, I can't tell you what your dreams are. Only you know what you want and what you desire. But you do know that you are ready. You're ready to shine a light on your prosperity. You see, this is the advice card. So, Spirit's saying, know what you want because you're going to create it. Right? So the Sun card isn't know what you want and, Ed McMahon's going to show up at your door with the big check, right? No, this is you creating it. But you have to literally stand in your power of, I know who I am. I see my power. I see my abilities. I'm going to create my own prosperity. I know I can. I see it. Why? Because, well, I'm strong enough. Now, this is a Leo energy here with the Strength card. And all of this, you see how strong you are? Look how strong you are. So this is you actually shining a light, or you realizing just how prosperous you can be and how prosperous you actually are. So Spirit's saying, hey, acknowledge yourself for your abilities. Acknowledge yourself for your creative mind. Go after it. Take action like you normally do, because the Wheel of Fortune is saying when you do that and you embrace your true light, your true abilities, great fortune can happen. And you continue working at what you know you can do best. And so this is the advice. So Spirit's saying all through this reading, let's kick some butt, guys. We've been disappointed in the past, but we're not going to let other people's bullshit stop us from moving forward with what we know we can create. It's not about what they did. It's about what we do now. And this is you saying, you know what? Get out of my way. Whatever you did, I'm not going to be a part of that anymore. What's the most important outcome for Sagittarius warriors for the end of this year? Thank you, Spirit. What do they need to know to prepare them for 2020? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, my darlings, my darlings. You guys are fabulous. There is no male or female here. Everybody is just unisex with these general readings. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is emotionally mature. And as you can see, you truly are driven by emotional fulfillment. And you realize here that money is just money. Emotional fulfillment is about your emotional happiness and financial abundance. So when you're happy, abundance usually does happen. Why? Because you're going to work your butt off at something you love to do. So Spirit's saying here, you are going to really care for yourself. Take good care of yourself. Honor yourself. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So this is very much a time where you honor yourself. Honor yourself. Honor who you are. Honor where you've been. Honor your healing. Honor your prosperity. Honor your dreams. Honor your vision of where you're heading. Honor the fact that you have the ability to do it. And so Spirit's really saying that you can absolutely create exactly what you want as long as you are emotionally fulfilled and you take care of yourself emotionally. So definitely do some recharging, do some meditation, do some energy healing, do some affirmations and visualizations, and that's going to help you. And just know that there's going to be some uncertainty in regards to abundance, right? I think that a lot of times as we're moving from one phase in our life to a new one, we are going to feel like, okay, I got to rebuild and really get to know myself again. And you're going to feel a little bit like nobody understands, nobody knows what you're doing, nobody, because everybody else is on their own journey and they're focusing on their journey. They're not focusing on yours, and they're not going to take the time to try and understand your journey. So just know that there's going to be times where you're going to feel a little off, right? As you rebuild, because you're going to rise as the Queen of Wands, that you are, my dear Sagittarius, fiery, passionate leader that you are. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. This is you being a rich, you know what I was going to say. This is you being a rich, So male or female, this is you being confident. This is you being that person that you know you are, and now you're rising to that occasion and you're receiving it, you're accepting it. So this is financial abundance, emotional fulfillment. This is you going through the adjustment period to your new independence and your new life. So this is absolutely you also being the leader of your life, but also teaching others to do the same. And that's what the life experience is. That's the Tower card. A powerful revelation that leads to change. A significant life event. Time to spread your wings. Same thing here. Stretch your wings and fly. This is not time to let's sit on the couch, see what happens. No, it's not it. Do what you do best, Sagittarius. You fly. Believe. Learn. Expand. Release yourself from that which is stopping you. Release yourself from dead-end people, relationships, and jobs, and really start saying, it's time. Whatever I've been doing has not made me happy, and now I know my new vision is to create more abundance, more stability. My fortune is there right in front of me, and it's not going to be from the same life that I've been living. It's now time to move on to a new life. It's the end of one cycle, beginning of a new one. As you know, a lot of us are on new timelines. So I do see new prosperity here by the end of the year, but also I see you really envisioning and creating and manifesting 2020. Check out your forecast. The link is below. But at the same time, you guys, it's almost like this huge shift and saying no more. I'm done. I cannot, make this old life the way I want it to be anymore, because I'm not meant to be in this old life anymore. So that's why you're creating a new one. Wow, you guys. So I hope this has been helpful, guys. Let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And definitely, please give me a thumbs up in the comment section. What is it that you want to do next? The education? You want to build your business? You want to go after that promotion? You want to go after that job? You're going to get a new education? What is it that you're heading towards? Because you're done with one life and the beginning of a new one. What is your new beginning? What are you going to start flying for and towards? Okay? I love you. I believe in you. And I will talk to you later. Namaste, dear one. Namaste.